Hello, loves, and welcome to Red Harrison Daffodils Homestead Kitchen Edition. My name is Kate. If you're new to the channel, I want to say welcome to everyone. Today we are doing a quintessential July salad. I think that this is served in almost every single American home at some point during the month. What am I talking about? I'm talking about the one and only broccoli salad. It's got a delicious smoky bacon bits in it. It's got the wonderful fresh broccoli. We're talking raisins or golden raisins in my case, sunflower seeds, a mayonnaise vinegar mix that melds together with a little bit of sugar to create that wonderful, almost borderline sweet creaminess that binds it all together. I simply love a great broccoli salad. And I found a wonderful recipe in our book, Southern Plate, today that I wanted to make and share with you guys. Lynn and I have made this recipe a few times. We absolutely love it, and I wanted to share it with you guys. So if you're looking for a little something extra to bring to a cookout this month, or just to nosh on it all weekend, this is the perfect recipe, you guys. Let's get started. We're going to start off with 4 to 5 cups of fresh broccoli. This is actually 2 heads of broccoli that we've cut up. We've made everything into little bite-sized pieces. You can make pieces be as big or as little as you want. I think this would be a good size for us so that if we eat it with a fork or a spoon, we can still get a good bite of broccoli on each scoopful. So we are going to go ahead and place this in our large glass bowl that we're going to be working off of. And we are going to go ahead and add in our raisins, bacon, onion, and sunflower seeds. This recipe does call for an entire whole red onion. Lynn and I are not big red onion fans. I want to love them. She wants to love them. They do not love us. They give us horrible, horrific heartburn. So I substituted this out with half of a sweet Vidalia onion. So that's a little workaround. If you guys love red onions, please add the whole red onion. It's going to be delicious. So let me go ahead and scrape that in here. Set my vinegar aside here for just a sec. I still want that onion taste, but I want to be able to eat this, guys. So it's all the little things that you want to enjoy. All right, so we've got our broccoli, our onions. We're going to add in, I chose to put in golden raisins. I like them over the regular raisins. Use either, doesn't matter, whatever your taste buds prefer. And we're going to go ahead and add in our a big fat half cup of sunflower seeds. I'm not going to add all that. All righty. In our small medium bowl, in our other medium bowl, there we go, so I don't confuse you guys. We are going to whisk together our mayonnaise, sugar, and vinegar until our sugar is dissolved. That's what's going to give our creamy binder here a little hint of that sweetness, and that's what we're looking for. So let's go ahead and combine all that, mayonnaise, sugar, and vinegar. We've got 1 cup of mayonnaise here, and we're using Hellmann's today. We almost used Miracle Whip. I'm a Miracle Whip baby from birth. It's what my mama always had in the house. She never had Hellmann's or Duke's or anything else in the fridge. And it wasn't until I moved out on my own that I found out I really like Hellmann's. So that's what I'm using today. Oops. All right, go ahead and add in our half cup of sugar. And we're going to add in, this recipe calls for a 1/2 cup of distilled white vinegar. I'm starting off with 1/4 of a cup, 1/2 of a half of white vinegar. And because I think the last time we made this, the 1/2 a cup was almost too much vinegar for our taste buds. So I'm gonna just see where the 1/4 of a cup leads us, and see if we like that a little bit better. If not, I've got the vinegar still out here, and we can go ahead and add in the other 1/4 cup. So if nothing, we're flexible. So let's go ahead and get this. We're going to try to mix this up until there's no more grittiness of the sugar in this. This only takes a second to come together. I am going to grab a spoon here and give this a taste test just to make sure that the vinegar is at a level where we like it. I think Lynn's going to show Ollivander or Ollie. Go ahead and pull, whoop, and he's down. He jumped down. Okay, not today. I know you guys have seen him on past videos and everything. He is such a love bug. Oh my goodness, such a love bug.
He said no, not the star today.
He said not today. Oh, that's good. That is, the 1/4 of a cup is just the right amount of vinegar. It probably could have done with a little bit less, maybe like a tablespoon or 2 less of vinegar. But I think that sugar is really going to help. It's a smidge bit gritty. I'm just going to whisk this together for just one more second here.
So this would be good to make then ahead of time to sit and melt the sugar and
this recipe. Yes. If you guys didn't hear Lynn, she was asking if this recipe is good to make the same day, so you can put it in the fridge for an hour or two and then go out to your event or get together, or is this better for an overnight cure in the refrigerator and then take it somewhere? This recipe does well chilling overnight in the refrigerator. It allows the sugars to break down and be absorbed into the wet mix, and it just allows all the flavors to meld together in the broccoli salad itself. So that's a wonderful question. Alrighty, loves, we're going to go ahead and get this added in. This all smells so good. I cannot wait to nibble on this. We're having a kind of a big luncheon today. My brother's coming over, and we're making a couple wonderful things for lunch. And this is actually one of our side dishes. So we're both excited here. Alrighty, so we poured our, I'm going to say our mayonnaise mixture, our cream mixture here over our broccoli. We're going to give this a stir. I think I need a bigger spatula to stir. There we go, loves. Every time. Always throwing stuff outside the bowl. I just had a little nibble of the broccoli that fell out of the bowl. It had that sauce on it. This is really yummy. The white Vidalia onion in this is perfect. It adds just, I've got everything flying out of this bowl, y'all. Just a little bit of that creamy mayonnaise mixture is pooling at the bottom of our bowl. I'm just trying to lift that up and get that stirred in and incorporated. And And honestly, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. We're done. We are going to get this into our refrigerator. I've got actually a good lid that goes on top of this bowl, and I'm going to go ahead and slap that on. I'm going to have Lynn have a taste test of this when we go off camera. I'm going to keep it in the refrigerator till we eat at 2 or 3, so it'll have 2, 3, 4 hours to cure and get all yummy in the refrigerator. And this is it. So if you need a quick but yet wonderfully tasty salad to take to an event, this is it, guys. This is always, always, always a winner.
Before we're done, we got bacon.
I forgot the bacon, y'all. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Lynn.
Welcome, baby.
Oh my God. How could I forget the bacon, you guys? Come on. What is wrong with me? I should be kicked out of the kitchen for that. Let's give this a big fat stir again. We cooked up, oh my heavens. We cooked up 6 slices of hickory smoked bacon. I am over this, guys. And it calls for a half pound of cooked, drained, crumbled bacon. So we figured 6 cups after it, shrank down with cooking and everything. It turned out to be the perfect amount for us. Alrighty, loves. Now it's complete. I really don't know how I forgot the bacon. So there we go. Alrighty, I will go ahead and link this book, Southern Plate, down below in the description box with the Amazon link. Again, not affiliated, non-commissioned. Just I share recipes with you guys that I absolutely love and always return to. So if you like this video, keep watching the rest of the videos for this month. We've got more great Americana recipes, tried and true, coming up. And I can't wait to share those with you guys too. So as always, if you don't mind liking, commenting, and subscribing, we are doing a huge push for 2026 to get up to 100 subscribers. I'm in the high 70s right about now. And when we reach 100 subscribers, we're doing a big cookbook giveaway. It's going to be open to US residents only, but I'll share the rest of the details as we get closer to our 100 subscribers. So if you know anyone that loves gardening, cooking, baking, the whole 9 yards, send them my way, and we're going to get to share the love. Share the love and share the food. So with that, I will catch you guys on the next video. Hugs and loves.